Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Sloth. I can't even say it. Slotherhouse, um, a movie about a woman who buys a sloth and it decides to kill everybody. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 12, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Look at the puppet. It's funny. Okay, so it's a horror movie, naturally. They're doing the old school things. They got a bunch of sorority girls. Good for you guys. That's the way they do it. Nothing like a horror movie where all the sorority girls are screaming. Um, so the premise is one of the sorority girls is just buys a sloth because she thinks it's cute, and so some poachers in the jungle they just kidnap the sloth, right? They inject it with a dart and capture it. And sloths, sloths are nice. But the premise of the movie is in the jungle, the sloth was a beta. So, like, that's why it was calm. But by itself, it becomes an alpha sloth. August 30th, by the way. In theaters. In theaters. Good for you guys. So, let's see if I can get a picture of the sloth here. Oh, come on. There it is. So, kept out of the jungle, the sloth becomes more aggressive. And I like the design, too. So they put the skull kind of look on the sloth. And, sloth's a wild animal. I assume it could do a lot of damage. It does have claws. But they're not, as far as I know, they're not normally this aggressive. But so at first she buys the pet and it seems nice, and then she does cute girl things with the pet. Here's the pet being captured. She takes it to parties and puts it in a little car and people pet it, and at first it's very gentle, and then at some point it starts killing people. But there's a funny scene where it goes to the computer and starts doing some research. That's funny. That is here's the sloth doing some research. I'm gonna kill all these people. So yeah, this looks hilarious in a B movie way, and I assume they have a puppet and a little guy in a suit maybe, and one by one it's killing all the sorority girls, and eventually here it is, the ET shot. Oh man, I love it. I love it. This looks like a fun horror movie. Yeah, it's stupid, but they're all stupid. Most of the horror movies are stupid. If it's not going to be scary, you got to do something crazy like this. Slotherhouse. Get it? even the title is see, it's got claws. I'm going to give it an upvote. There you go. So first act. I don't know, crazy sorority girl meets a guy who can get her a sloth, and she's a sorority girl, and she's looking for something that will wow the other girls that they don't have. So she buys the sloth from him because she's got lots of money or whatever. And so, and the sloth has a loofah. So at first the sloth is captured, and you see it in the wild. It's captured. They're slow. Here's the guy, I think, that gets her the sloth, and he warns her. He gives her some warning, like, well, you gotta take care of it, and blah blah blah. And she's like, yeah. But of course, she uses it as a prop, and that's the first act. She's using it as a prop. Second act, the sloth starts to change. It doesn't like, at first maybe it's okay with it. I don't know if maybe she's not feeding it right. It kind of tries to tell her, but she doesn't really get it. And at first, it kind of likes all the attention, but eventually, it starts, I I don't know, doing some research and saying, oh no, she had pets before she got rid of, or maybe these, I want to go back to the jungle and she won't let me, or she's not feeding me the right thing. So it gets mad and eventually it starts killing people. And like always, the first kill is somehow in such a way like, oh, it couldn't have been the sloth. And then maybe she's not dead. Maybe one of them's in the hospital. Um, and tried to tell her, but she's in a coma, so she couldn't tell her what happened, and they, I don't know, mistake it for like a cougar attack or something else. Um, Here's the cop. I assume the cop is probably horribly murdered, but maybe the sloth doesn't go after the girl who is taking care of her because sloth sees her as a friend, even though she's a little dopey, but goes after other people. And slowly the sloth just starts killing people. Eventually, in the third act, they have to kill it or drive it away, or I don't know. I mean, the sequel writes itself, right? Slotherhouse 2, and then it would be 2 sloths. They'll reveal that it was a female sloth and it had babies, and then the babies grew up and now they're coming after her. I don't know, something like that. But the puppet is cracking me the F up. I mean, this puppet is hilarious. I think it's a guy in a suit in some scenes. But Slotherhouse is hilarious. Most hilarious thing I've seen in a while. Okay. Oh, we got to write up. Thank you. Thank you. All right. It's senior year of college for sorority sister Emily Young. And for the first time ever, Sigma Lambda Theta. Oh, it's a good name. The super fat frat is named oh God, I forgot it already. Sigma Lambda Rho, or Lambda Sigma Rho. Go, go, go. Lambda Sigma Rho, go, go, go. And there's Sigma Lambda Theta. Is having elections for who will be president, wanting to have a killer year. Emily Young realizes she might just be the best option for her sorority. While beginning her campaign, she finds an adorable sloth that steals her heart and soon realizes she might steal the hearts and votes of her sorority sisters. But when bodies slowly start to pile up in the Sigma Lambda Theta house, Emily and her sorority sisters realize the deaths are being caused by their new house mascot, the cuddly sloth Alpha. Will Emily and her sisters escape the house with their lives, or is this death sloth with 3 razor-sharp claws too quick for them? Directed by Matthew Goodhue, Slotherhouse, see Sloth, stars Lisa Ambalanavar, Sidney Craven, Olivia Roy, Bianca Beckless-Rose, Andrew Horton, Sutter Nolan, Grace Patterson, Milka, wow, what names? Vizak, Anna Marie Serta, Rudy Rock, Tiff Stevenson, Stefan Kapatic, and Kelly Lynn Ryder. The movie arrives in theaters August 30th. I mean, you had Cocaine Bear, now you have Slotherhouse. This looks pretty fun. I would probably see this on a rental, though. VOD or something. I don't know. I might go to the movies. Back in the day, me and my friends would totally go see a movie like this and then laugh our A's off and then go out at the diner and talk about how stupid it was. So good for you guys. It's called Slotherhouse, August 30th. I hope it does well. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. I got base takes, so I'm not long for YouTube. So please, subscribe on the other channels. Also, I'll be at LBI in Ocean Haven, New Jersey on Saturday at 2 p.m. for a book signing. I will have book 12 of the Pineys. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.